this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. To use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex. Hey yo, it's your boy Post. You're now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com. Let me fix my mic. Yo, yo, yo. So this is your boy Post. You're now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com. And let's get it popping. Let me just double check my audio. So you're now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com. So you're now tuned in to Hood Action News. So I'll make sure my mic is working. So we are good. So I got a couple stories to talk about. A lot of different perspectives, a lot of different things to talk about. Now, I want to address something. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here. So before we start, I want to address something, right? Let me just load it up here. So I want to address something. Let me get it up on the screen. All right, there it is. So I want to before I start, I want to address something. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here. Now, this is actually, you know how you go on your YouTube comments. This was actually in my YouTube comments, right? Now, you decode this. Now, I put hearts because this person is engaging. So whether I like what you're saying or not, this person is engaging in the algorithm, right? Now it says poor street socialized blacks ruined Times Square. Cause the churros, whatever that word is, I gotta do my research what that word is. Because I see that word a lot. They should be encouraged by police and citizens to stay in their neighborhoods, not live unless not leave unless at work. So not leave unless they're going to work probably would be a better sentence, right? Now, this right here, you look reading this comment and then going on to my channel. So I read this comment, right? And then I go on to my channel and the last 2 days. Now, number one, on my channel, this is hoodactionnews.com, and this is fresh out of Philadelphia. On my channel, every single criminal that does every single thing is going to get crucified on my channel. Listen, I'm gonna just be blunt. Every single race of criminal and every race, every gender on my channel is going to get crucified on my channel. So you know, this is how you feel about Times Square, but really, my nigga, the last 2 days. Now I don't know what color this person is, right? So I'm going to assume that this person isn't black, right? Because you're saying poor street socialized blacks. So it's like, all right, this is coming from New York City. Who is rich in New York City? Hardly nobody, because the cost of living is so high, right? Now, for you to say this on my channel is actually asinine because the last 2 days in a row, I got everybody on the channel. Let's start out with the white dudes. We got a white dude shooting up a target, saying that he's Jesus. So read this comment. So
Got a white dude at a Target in Texas shooting up the Target saying he's Jesus, right? Got a second white dude, and these are young white dudes. This is not the old white man in these two instances, right? Got a young two young white dudes. Got the one shooting up the CVC, right? Now black dudes. We got black dudes crashing into weed dispensaries with U-Haul trucks, right? We got Mexican females. We got everybody. Mexican females scamming the post office, right? We got every race of everybody. So for you to waste your time with this comment on my channel is just stupid. Just pure stupid because everybody gets smoke on my channel. Listen, everybody gets smoke on my channel like you passing a joint. I'm gonna tell you. Now, I'm gonna start off with the smoke. So I'm gonna start off with the smoke in DC. So funny that you say black people are messing up Times Square, and we got a white dude, white liberal dude throwing a sandwich. So everybody gets it on my channel, right? Now, these are all people that are probably going to get charged for these crimes. This dude was definitely charged for throwing a sandwich. So all I'm wondering is,
first up this half hour, what kind of heightened tensions over the federal president.
All I'm wondering is, what kind of sandwich was it? Was it a Subway meatball? Was it the Italian? Was it the spicy Italian? What kind of bread was it? Was it Italian herbs and cheese? That's what I usually get when I go to Subway. Was it a tuna? Maybe he threw the tuna because the Subway tuna didn't the Subway tuna have pork in it at one time, right? And then he put Steph Curry on a commercial, thinking we were going to forget that the Subway tuna had pork in it.
In D.C., one man is now accused of assaulting a federal officer by hitting him with a hoagie.
Yeah, the suspect now facing a felony charge. Our Shamari Stone is in Northwest tonight with that story.
Tonight, Sean Dunn accused of attacking a federal officer with a foot-long Subway sandwich, similar to this one right here at 14th and U this past weekend. And it's all caught on camera.
You see these fascists right here?
Fascists?
You!
Take a look at this cell phone video from late Sunday night. 37-year-old Sean Dunn, shown in the pink shirt and shorts, allegedly yelling at federal officers on 14th Street in D.C.
Y'all laughing, but that's the truth.
Moments later, video appearing to show him crossing the street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
Hey, let's go get him, bro.
And then appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately chasing Dunn in the street and eventually catch and arrest.
Yo. So this is for the person that just said black people are messing up Times Square, right? Everybody, every race commits crimes. Now, whether you agree with this crime or not, I'm going to talk about in a couple seconds. Leave a comment in the chat. Do you agree with this crime or not? Now, I'm going to rewind the video because I want you to see the precision that my man hit the cop with. Now, be mindful. All of you copycats out there that try to copycat, your ass is going to jail. So be mindful. Do not copycat this dude.
Day night, 37-year-old Sean Dunn, shown in the pink shirt and shorts, allegedly yelling at federal officers on 14th Street in D.C.
Y'all laughing, but that's the truth.
Moments later, video appearing to show him crossing the street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
Hey, let's go get him, bro.
And then appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately...
Yo, that was the biggest waste of a fastball I ever seen in my life. My man, listen. We know you down in DC. We need to put you on the Phillies, my man. Put you on the Phillies. Yo, look at the sandwich follow through. Look at the follow through my man had on the throw, though. Look at the follow through.
Show him crossing the street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
Hey, Dad, let's go get him, bro. Let's get
And
him.
then appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately chasing Dunn in the street and eventually catching a...
Yo, look how the sandwich folded. Yo, whoever wrapped this sandwich had to be the best Subway wrapper ever in the United States ever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wrapped this Subway sandwich had to be the best wrapper ever. Like the shit stayed in the paper, didn't it? Let's see if the sandwich actually stayed in the paper.
The street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
Hey, Dad, let's go get him, bro. Let's get
And
him.
then appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately chasing Dunn in the street and eventually catch and arrest him. These federal officers are assisting
Look at
D.C.
this
police after President Trump placed MPD under federal control. In an
Yo.
X post, DCU...
Yo, the sandwich hit my man right in the badge. Is that symbolism or what? It hit him. This is when you know stuff is happening that ain't supposed to be happening, right? The sandwich hit, it was a projectile sandwich. It hit my man like it was like spot on direct. You know what I'm saying? This was a projectile sandwich. It hit the dude right in the badge. Like, tell me symbolism isn't everything. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Leave a comment in the chat. Do you think this dude is eventually going to get a Subway endorsement? I would give this dude a Subway endorsement. Now, it don't matter whether you're Democrat or Republican, right? If you like what he did or you didn't, the sandwich hit with precision. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I'm interested to see, is this dude going to get a sandwich endorsement? Some liberal company is going to give him a sandwich endorsement. They're going to get him out of jail, and he's either going to, I don't know who's the CEO of Subway or Jersey Mike's or one of these companies, Subway, whatever. My man might be in the commercial.
President Trump placed MPD under federal control. In an X post, D.C. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro.
The cop look a little slow too. The cop looked like he'd been in Subway a little too much on the marinara. You know what I mean? So the cop is fresh off the marinara. Look.
In an X post, D.C. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro announcing the arrest.
And then he took a Subway sandwich about this big and took it and threw it at the officer. He thought it was funny. Well, he doesn't think it's funny today because we charged him with a felony, assault on a police officer, and we're going to back the police to the hilt.
According to the criminal complaint, Dunn.
See this, this is the thing now. This is the thing about that I don't like about Republicans or Democrats, right? See how antagonistic this lady is? Be professional, right? Be professional. This lady is very Why would you antagonize the situation more than what it is? So somebody, let me ask you a question. Somebody that's a copycat is going to look at what this, like, look at how this lady is saying this and all this and that, and they're going to try to re-copycat this. You got to kind of like, all right, get on there and just be like, this guy's going to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law like y'all normally do. This lady wants to antagonize and say, nah, 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 boo, boo, we're going to lock you up. I mean, we know his ass is going to jail because you stupid enough to hit a dude upside the head with a meatball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a chicken teriyaki.
Allegedly told police, I did it. I threw a sandwich. People reacting to the arrest.
It's disrespectful for the police officers.
And you don't like that?
No, I don't like that at all.
I'm disgusted with the situation.
Why?
Because he's an officer.
He didn't get hurt. There is no reason to get a felony because, so what, he's wearing a uniform.
Look, she is lying. Look how she knows that she's lying Look how she look away and look up when she's saying that. Now, I'm gonna replay what this lady is saying. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think about the situation. Now, what I actually think about the situation is this motherfucker should go to jail because ain't no way you going, ain't no way you going, and listen, ain't no way in Philly, right? I'm a black dude in Philly. Ain't no way I'm gonna walk up to just the Philly cops alone, right? And pick up a cheesesteak and throw it at the cops, and I'm not gonna get beat to a pulp, let alone the milits like the federal cops. You know what I'm saying? So if you stupid enough to throw a sandwich at a cop and have a build up behind it, ain't like he just was on a bike and he tossed it or something like that. He had a whole WWE build up to throw in a sandwich and then throw the sandwich Nolan Ryan style and hit my man in the chest and think that my man is not going to jail. Now, for you to sit, and this is another thing. All of these federal, they're just doing their job. Listen, when you sign up for a job, you do what the people above you tell you to do. So these dudes in uniform are literally just doing their job. Because whoever the hell the next president is, some of these same dudes, if they're still working there, they're gonna have to do what the next person, the next beehole that's in office, whether it be a Democrat or Republican, whoever's the next dude or woman or whoever's going to be in there, you know what I mean? They're going to do what they tell them to do. So I wouldn't crucify the messengers. You know what I'm saying? The people the messenger sent. They're just doing their jobs. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If that dude hit me with a sandwich, I probably would have lost my job. Yep. Yep. Listen, I'm a cop out there and I'm de-escalated and you hit me in the chest with a sandwich, I'm probably gonna shoot you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shoot you and throw the sandwich on you. Maybe shoot you on the leg. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why you better than me. You're not gonna hit me with no Subway. I don't care if I'm on the police force or whatever. You're not gonna hit me with no Subway sandwich. That's dead like Fred. Leave a comment. What do y'all think?
He's supposed to be a hero protector. If he got
this lady, yo, this is the part where I'm not Democratic, right? I'm not Democratic or Republican. I'm an independent voter, right? So if you're on my channel, I'm an independent voter. I don't like none of y'all. You know what I mean? So if you got a problem with that, you might as well leave. I don't like Democrats or Republicans. This is the part right here where I really don't like Democrats, like with not this lady right here. She's just saying, like, I guess this lady's being neutral. She won't really say what she's really thinking.
With the situation, because he's an officer.
If he didn't get hurt,
See,
there's no reason to get a felony.
This is why I can't be a Democrat right here. You just watched a dude throw a sandwich at a public servant, right? You do know you get more of a charge. I know in Pennsylvania, if you do something to a public servant, like somebody that works for the city, you get even like a cab driver, somebody that works directly for the city. If you do something to them, you get even more of a charge. So I don't know how this lady could just sit and advocate for this dude throwing a sandwich not to be arrested. This is where you're too left. You know what I'm saying? This is you too left, too radical. This is what they call radical left. So I don't agree with everything Republicans say, but this shit right here, this is radical left shit right here.
Hurt, there is no reason to get a felony because.
Oh, I don't like that at all. I'm disgusted. with the
Why?
situation because he's an officer.
If he didn't get hurt, there is no reason to get a felony because so what, he's wearing a uniform. He's supposed to be a hero protector. If he got a subway thrown at him, oh well, like he should just,
That's
say
crazy.
don't do that or just get an apology.
What?
Now I tried talking.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Like I can't roll with a party that thinks. How could you roll? How could I roll 100% with a party that thinks like that? So, yo, how could I roll 100% with a party that thinks like that? Right? How could I just say, "Oh yeah, I'm a Democrat"? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you flip the coin, if you flip the coin, right? I don't like. It's not. It's like right. It's no two wrongs make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? Now I know a lot of y'all just got emotional. I seen a couple people log off. A lot of y'all got emotional when I said that. But you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna say what I want to on my channel. I can't roll with a party that thinks like that. Now, like I said, Republicans do a lot of bullshit too, but I can't roll with really none of y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a right. My man, you cannot justify this dude throwing a Subway sandwich at a cop. You can't justify it.
To Sean Dunn tonight off camera, and he didn't want to talk. We're still waiting to see if he'll get back to us. I'm sure.
And my man name is Sean John. He said Sean John, and his name is Sean John. So you just joining in. The dude that threw the baseball precision sandwich at the DC cop's head, his name is Sean John. And his name is Sean John. Diddy's clothing line. So this is the dude that threw the sandwich at the cop. His name is Sean John or Sean John. The dude has Diddy's clothing line's name, and you threw a sandwich at a cop in DC. Now, I can't justify this. I don't know how y'all can justify this, right? Because if you flip the coin, listen, if you actually flip the coin, if who was in there? If Joe Biden and Kamala Harris sent this same order out, and this was a Trump supporter throwing a Subway sandwich, y'all would want them locked up. So that's why I say I can't really listen to no party because y'all all full of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you flip this and Kamala Harris did the same thing, put the military police out and all of that, and Sean John right here on the screen was a Trump supporter, y'all would have it would be like the opposite outrage. That's why all of y'all full of shit. I don't really trust any party, and you could kiss my ass. Moving on. Especially when y'all putting shit in my comments like this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. Y'all putting shit in my comments like that. I'm not listen. Now, this was probably a Republican, right? So I'm gonna give you two different. This is why this is a good example on my screen, right? Check this example out. So this incident right here that happened in DC. So hold on, let me go to the big screen real fast. I'm gonna show you this. We're gonna do it like this. So this is your boy Post, hoodactionnews.com. I'm gonna tell you why I'm an independent voter and I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat, right? Not a Republican, not a Democrat. Left hand, right hand, right? The left or the right. I'm gonna show you why, right? Now, on my platform here, I'm gonna show you why I'm not a Republican. Boom. I'm doing my show telling you that I'm an independent voter. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. People are leaving comments to me like this, right? Now, you know that this is a Republican that put this in my comments. I'm pretty sure the name of my platform is hoodactionnews.com. I'm black, clear as day, from Philly. So this person felt the need to put this in my comments, right? Now you know this is a Republican that put my comments, right? Now, the situation at hand that we're talking about right now, this situation where a Democrat actually throws a sandwich at a federal officer that Donald Trump sent out there to, do his agenda, but these are federal officers just doing their own job, just really doing their job. This is why I can't be a Democrat. All of y'all are messy. You know what I mean? You can see, listen, when you go to Fox, you can see y'all are messy. When you go to CNN, you can see y'all are messy. All of y'all are messy. You got to win my vote. So you got to win my vote. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how much money I got, you got to win my vote. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I see the taxes being messed up when it's a Democrat in office? Yeah, hell yeah, I see that. That's one reason why I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, I'm a Democrat, because Democrats mess up the money. 100. The more money you make, the more money they take. Now, radical stuff like this, throwing sandwiches, all the agendas that y'all push. No, I'm not Democrat. Y'all could keep it. You know what I mean? Now let's move on. Let's move on to the next set of fools. We got a lot of fools out here. I just wanted to talk about my man with the sandwich. Main man with the sandwich. So main man with the sandwich, you think he's going to get a endorsement? So let's go to this right here. So we're going to start off with sandwiches. We're going to go from sandwiches to this right here. So 11 suspects in Cali. Let's see something. Let's go to this screen. Boom. So 11 gang members arrested for a sex trafficking ring in Figueroa. So basically in Los Angeles, so South LA. So let's see what's going on with that.
Agents take down a major sex trafficking operation in South Los Angeles.
11 suspected gang members and associates are charged in a federal indictment. Eyewitness News Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan is live in Riverside, where one of the suspects was arrested this morning. Rob?
Right. Well, most of the suspects were indeed from L.A. County, but one of them lived here in the Orange Crest neighborhood in Riverside. Around 5 o'clock this morning, neighbors awakened by two loud flashbangs and more than a dozen federal agents swarming the home of that suspect.
This is the police. We have a search warrant for this address.
Damn.
Come out the front door with your hands visible.
As announcements blared from a loudspeaker and with a drone high above this home on Scarsdale Street in Riverside, agents moved in on the ground, detaining multiple people inside the home, but ultimately arresting this man, 22-year-old Matthew Brooks. But this wasn't an isolated incident, but rather a large-scale operation, with the U.S. Attorney's Office announcing charges against 11 suspected gang members in all, facing charges for an...
So, yo, let's look at these gang members. So, let's look at these gang members right here on the screen. Now, we're going to play just the ages, right? Now, they're probably going to mention this in the news report. So, these are pimps. So, these are all pimps. These are all sex traffickers, whatever way you want to cut it, right? Now, I'm looking at the ages of these people, right? Now, it doesn't really matter. You do the crime, you're going to do the time. But all of these people look below 25 right here, right? So they look below 25 at most. The one dude looking like he almost 30. Why do the feds all have pictures of you flexing money? So every person they got a picture of flexing. Like y'all make it so easy to get caught. Every person, the feds went on their social media, because this is all from social media, and it's a picture of all of y'all dumbasses flexing money. Everybody, they probably said, does this person know this person? Look at the money in the picture. Does this person know this person? Look at the money in the picture. Oh yeah, he knows this person. He's in this person's mentions. Look at the money in the picture, right? So all of y'all going to jail on Rico. Rico Suave. Rico no Suave. You know what I'm saying? If you old enough to know what Rico Suave, all of y'all getting Rico. You know what I'm saying? Rico no Suave. So every sex trafficker from LA that was working this Figueroa Street case is getting Rico charges, no Suave. So all of these sex traffickers, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't even want to say it no more. Rico. Rico. Woo! Y'all getting Rico. And on top of, listen, it's 15 years to life, right? On top of it, y'all, on top of this, they're in a gang, right? So you getting the Rico for what the whole gang did, and you're going to get your individual charges. The judge is going to IHOP they dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity with the soap. So the judge is going to IHOP these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They going to stack charges on y'all.
Alleged sex trafficking operation that spanned the Figueroa quarter of Los Angeles.
The allegations in the indictment are horrendous. We're talking about women and children as young as 14 years old being pimped out for sex in these motels, and they were kidnapping them, they were drugging them, they were beating them, they were raping them.
U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley said,
now, I'm going to tell you this. The only reason they caught y'all is because of social media. Because Figueroa Street is not brand new. So if you all of these people are like 25 years old. The chicks tricking on Figueroa Street is grandfathered in. Your generation are just the dummies that got caught. You know what I'm saying? So I'm repeat that again. This to all y'all street dudes. Your generation, y'all just the dummies that got caught, because Figueroa Street ain't brand new. And I ain't from LA, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly, and I know Figueroa Street ain't brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like if you 22, I'm gonna give you an example. Let me put these fools back on the screen, right? Let me find these fools. Let me put these fools back on. So, yo, if you 22 years old, right? Just say one of these criminals is like 22, 25. You could probably go back 8 years on YouTube and see chicks tricking on Figueroa. You know what I'm saying? So you was just a kid when Figueroa Street was still popping. So y'all the dummies that all of the pimps is going to be looking at y'all like, listen, y'all the dummies that messed up the game posting money on social media. You know what I'm saying? So y'all done messed up the whole pimp game. But listen, now what makes this super diabolical is that y'all are doing this with underage girls. So y'all are the dudes, these are the dudes that get out of high school and they turn like 18 and 20 and they still at the high school messing with the high school chicks. Now, allegedly, they were recruiting these young girls from foster homes and other. So they were preying on the weak, recruiting these young girls from foster homes, preying on the weak. So this gang was preying on the weak. So they didn't have a strong enough mind to talk to grown ass women, even though that still would be wrong. They were talking to underage girls. So that makes this like 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? Because underage girls, anybody could be impressionable, but come on now, underage girls, you trying to pimp out underage girls, you definitely going to jail, probably going to do life in prison. They're going to stack the charges. You got you got kidnapping, beating, all type of stuff. Now, for all of y'all feminists out there that are looking at this, so I'm gonna repeat that again. For all of y'all feminists out there that are looking at this, the top person, one of the top people in charge, is in the top left corner of your screen. This is a chick. So I'm gonna repeat that again. One of the top generals is actually a female in the top left side of the screen. So I don't want to hear that against women stuff, right? This obviously is a travesty, and you don't want to see this done to women, but it's women and men sex trafficking these ladies. So I'm repeat that again. There's women, this is an organization, there's women and men sex trafficking these ladies. And this lady at the top with them racks right there, she's just as guilty as the rest of them. So it's called equal opportunity pimping. You know what I'm saying? So it's equal opportunity pimping, and you're gonna get equal crime for the time. So don't come here with the feminist stuff, because it's women pimping women in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gonna see. She even got look. Hold up, I'm trying to jump ahead of myself.
Charges for an alleged sex trafficking operation that spanned the Figueroa corridor of Los Angeles.
The allegations in the indictment are horrendous. We're talking about women and children as young as 14 years old being pimped out for sex in these motels, and they were kidnapping them, they were drugging them, they were beating them, they were raping them.
U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley said many of the suspects are pimps, recruiting their victims through social media and then branding them with tattoos of their street names. According to the indictment, the suspects would intimidate and threaten their alleged victims, forcing them to find Johns to have sex with, often multiple times per evening, and forcing them to pay a large portion of that money back to the suspects. In one incident, the indictment alleged that 3 of the suspects tried to kidnap 2 victims and force them into their car. Those victims were able to get away. As for Brooks, the suspect from Riverside, the indictment accuses him of stabbing one alleged victim with a pair of scissors, yanking out her earrings until she bled, and on multiple...
Damn, so listen, so if you want to know what a new age gorilla pimp looks like? So my man right here is a new age gorilla pimp. Not really. What he's doing ain't nothing new. I mean, they've been doing this since the beginning of time, but new age gorilla pimp. Now, to me, I could be wrong. It's always a little dude doing this, yo. I don't know why, yo. I don't know why. When you see like people beating on women for the most part, right? Now, I know it's a couple NFL players out there, the Ray Rices of the world, and people like that. But in society, I feel like it's always the smallest dude beating on women, yo. I don't know why that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to even blow wind on a woman. I might hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to touch a woman's shoulder. I might hurt her. You know what I'm saying?
occasions, beating her and locking her in a bedroom with no escape route.
Anyone who's engaged in this behavior, we're coming for you. You may think you're above the law or out of the reach of the law. You're not. And just like these individuals had a wake-up call this morning, your door could be next. And we got more of these cases coming.
And according to the indictment, some of the alleged victims were driven to states all across the country to solicit sex. If convicted.
No, you know that. But now, this is the thing, right? Pandering is a felony in California. It states pandering is just pimping. It's states where it's a misdemeanor. So that's all I'm gonna say. I want to tell y'all no more, but there's states where it's actually a misdemeanor. Now, some people say, let me find the other one. I want to find you the other one let me find you the other one real quick. Yeah, here you go. Is this her? I'm gonna find you the general.
Top story out of South LA today, and
Let me see if this is
that's
it.
where federal agents say they have dismantled a sex trafficking ring. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. Prosecutors say the ring was operating along the Figueroa corridor, which is notorious for prostitution. NBC4 has been following the.
Let me see it. Let me see if this is the one.
19 years old when her mom said she was. It's just the beginning.
It's like a first major step.
Hold up, this ain't the one. I'm trying to find the one with the chief and general on there.
Step in combating sex trafficking along the Figueroa corridor.
Just 2 miles from where the.
Let me find you this one real fast. I want to show you the chick. She was like, I bet you any amount of money, she was the one really bringing in these chicks. Let me see if they.
Top story out of South LA today, and that's where federal.
Let me see if I can find it.
Rather is Ruthie Smith. We're not quite sure if she's one of the victims. We do know she was 19 years. The agents we talked.
Now the thing about a crime like this, right? Did some of these ladies make a decision to do this themselves? The ones that are grown, did they make a decision to do this? This is where it's kind of like gray area. Minors, yeah, charge them. But the ones that are not minors, you 19, 20, you had to know what you was getting into.
Eleven suspected members of a South LA street gang are behind bars tonight, facing multiple federal charges in connection with a massive sex trafficking operation involving children. Prosecutors say the gang used social media and music videos as recruitment tools.
The alleged victims include women and teenage girls as young as 14. Rick Chambers live in Westwood with more on this disturbing case. Rick?
Yeah, Micah, this case has been in the works for about a year now. It involved both federal and local police officers, and it's being called the first major takedown within the notorious Figueroa corridor. It's a 3.5-mile stretch of Figueroa from Slauson to Century, the corridor, as it's called, LA's notorious bastion of sex trafficking. An often violent place run for years by a local street gang.
What we did today was really unprecedented. It's the first time we filed a human trafficking RICO case against a criminal street gang.
U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley alluding to a raid this morning, Sky 5 over a corridor parking lot.
At one of the motels we hit, we discovered a room, and we found 4 victims total at that location. One of them a confirmed minor. I mean, they were branding these young women. They were raping them. They were abusing them. They were drugging them. Just horrific acts.
6 alleged members.
Raping them. They were abusing them. They were.
I want to show you something. I'm gonna show you something. So look on my screen, and this is what I'm actually looking for, right? The chick to the left. So if you was watching earlier, the chick to the left side of the screen that's involved in this RICO, her name was Lady Duck. So these are the so the female pimp, panderer, sex trafficker, whatever you want to call her, that was at the top of the screen, her name was Lady Duck. these are the tattoos that she would put on her chicks, or so the women that she was pimping out, so you can understand it. What I'm talking about, Lady Duck was tattooing her name on there, right? So when you come in here, you think this is just a female issue and all of that. Money is the root of all evil. Females will pimp out other females also, right? Now, obviously, it's mostly men customers and men doing this. But when it comes to the business aspect of it, and in this RICO, there's female pimps in this RICO also. I want to point that out, before we get the super feminists coming in here, right? It's all wrong. Women do wrong, men do wrong, right? Lady Duck is one of the notorious pimps that got locked up in this RICO. That's look on the screen there. Lady Duck. She was out here getting money. So this is a female pimp called Lady Duck. It's the chick that I showed you in the left corner. They're probably going to show her. They definitely going to do a documentary on her ass. She's going to be in jail though. But Lady Duck, they definitely going to do a doc on her ass. Lady Duck.
They were branding these young women. They were raping them. They were abusing them. They were drugging them. Just horrific acts.
6 alleged members of the gang were caught up in the sweep, bringing to 10 the number now in federal or state custody.
So look,
including.
There you go. Lady Duck. So miss me with that feminism. Money is the root of all evil. I said evil. So miss me with this little bit of feminism stuff, right? Money is the root of all evil. When it comes to money, everybody goes. Everybody's going to get in on it. Males and females, right? Lady Duck was in on it too. So when they say this is a travesty, men against women, Lady Duck was out there clucking. You know what I'm saying? Two screens before they showed this, it is about 4 different chicks tattooed with Lady Duck on it. So Lady Duck was out there getting that money. So they about to tell you now.
Amaya Armstead.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes by Lady Duck, and she was out there recruiting these young women, children as young as 14 years old.
The feds say that today's raids dismantled the gang's operation, one in which members promised girls from
that again.
Armstead.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes drugging them, just horrific acts.
6 alleged members.
So listen. So the reason I want to highlight this, right? When you send your kids, when you send your children to college, right? It's a lot out there waiting for them, right? Don't think that just running into the wrong men are. Now I'm saying if you got daughters out there, right? Don't think that just running into the wrong men is going to steer your child wrong. They also can run into the wrong group of women. So I'm going to repeat that again. Don't think when you send your child, your female, your daughter off to college, or she turns 18 and you send her off on her own, don't think that it's just men that'll steer her wrong. There's also women who are very impressionable, because the lead pimp in this case is a female, Lady Duck. And I'm gonna play the video again. Now, you definitely is some horrible niggas out there, because you see all these niggas pointing guns in the camera. All of these niggas are getting locked up like a nigga buffet, getting locked up. Pause. Big pause. So all of these dudes are getting locked up. And this is all social media, yo. Y'all got to be the dumbest decade of criminals ever invented, yo.
Of the gang were caught up in the sweep, bringing to 10 the number now in federal or state custody, including Amaya Armstead.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes by Lady Duck, and she was out there recruiting these young women, children as young as 14 years old.
The feds say that today's raids dismantled the gang's operation, one in which members promised girls from foster care or runaways a glamorous lifestyle, only to turn them onto the streets.
We want to clean up the neighborhood. That's what the federal government does best. We can come in and we're not going to arrest a gang member here or there. We want to arrest the entire leadership structure and take them out of the community so that people can have their neighborhoods back.
The 31-count indictment against the alleged gang members includes sex trafficking, money laundering, gun and drug crimes, as well as racketeering, which could earn them up to 15 years to life in prison. And we understand that 5 of the defendants were arraigned today. We expect that to happen to another tomorrow. One of the defendants is in Nebraska tonight. We're not sure why that's there, but certainly he'll be.
Now let me ask you a question. How many times online, on social media, TikTok, all of these platforms, that you hear women say that they want scammers and drug dealers, right? So so think about like this. If you got a daughter, right? And I'm thinking from the aspect, I don't have a daughter, right? But I'm thinking if I had a daughter, right? And then I got my daughter, you got your daughter hanging around other females that say they don't want working men, they're looking for drug dealers and scammers, right? All of these pimps right here that they're locking up in this RICO, they fall under the same umbrella as drug dealers and scammers. So they fall under the same umbrella as drug dealers and scammers. So all of these chicks on TikTok that are saying they want drug dealers and scammers and fast money, hey, go get pimped out by these people right here and see how your life ends up.
Turn sometime to Los Angeles, and another one is still out there on the LA streets. Maya Armstead,
the lead defendant, is.
So I'm gonna show you Lady Duck. So Lady Duck, this chick right here. So when you send your daughter off to college to play basketball, it's a Lady Duck waiting for her ass to drop out. You know what I'm saying? And not even college. So when your daughter turns 18, it's a Lady Duck out there. Now you know these hoodlums is waiting for her automatically, but it's a Lady Duck out there waiting to pimp your child out and put her tattoo on your child's neck. Because remember, these are kids that they were pimping out. So Lady Duck Cluck Cluck is putting her tattoo on your child's neck and pimping them out. So that's what I want to say about that. Now, always be safe out here. Any victims that I talk about, always pray for the victims. Put God first, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So pray for the victims, right? Now, anything I talk about right here is not to sensationalize all of this stuff, but this is just the reality. You're sending your daughter out there to a Lady Duck, and then the rest of these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with your kids hang around and what they talking about. And fast money comes in different ways. It's not always what you think it is. It's not always a sugar daddy. Sometimes it's being pimped out. You know what I'm saying? And if you dangle a large amount of money in front of people, you know, souls are sold easy sometimes. So you gotta be very careful how you raise your kids out here. Do not worship money. That's the moral of the story. Do not worship money because people use money to manipulate everything. So I repeat that again. Do not worship money. Whether you have a kid or you don't have a kid, do not worship money because people use money to manipulate everything. They use it to manipulate social situations like boyfriend and girlfriend, drugs, robbery, human trafficking. So money could be used to bring you in, just like the devil. You know what I'm saying? It is the devil. So it could be used to bring you in. And in this case, I just did. Money was used to manipulate these young women. They preyed on the weak. They went straight to foster homes to bring these women in. And then that's how they got them in there. Because you think they got to bring them in there. Now, allegedly, they're saying that they brought them in there by force, right? We don't know that. Some could have just said, yo, you want to make some money? Let's go. It could have been that easy. So that, the stories that they're trying to, but that's still by manipulation tactics. It's still the same thing. But you got to be careful out there and definitely instill that in your children. Do not worship money. You can't worship money because you're gonna fall behind it. Now it's a lot of different things going on out here. Let me see something. So we talked about the dude on. Now this right here, this has nothing to do with money. This is just a diabolical axe murderer. So this case right here has nothing to do with money. This is just 100% diabolical Chucky child's play. You know what I'm saying? So this is some Chucky child's play type time right here.
This is the man now charged with murder. Aaron Sheehan was wanted by HPD after they say an elderly man was stabbed while riding his bike to work in the East End. City leaders say the incident happened last Thursday morning at the Harrisburg Bike and Hike Trail. They identified the victim as 77-year-old Elva Ortiz. In court, prosecutors provided no motive as to why the crime happened. After officers arrived, the judge says they found a blood trail. They followed it and found surveillance video from nearby businesses, with one of them, the judge says, showing the stabbing caught on camera. The judge says officers also spotted Sheehan on a metro ride shortly after the deadly incident. A suspect that's no stranger to police. Last year, documents show he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after he hit a person with a metal pole. Sheehan pleaded guilty to a lesser theft charge in March and served only 3 months after it in jail, a deal he cut with the DA's office despite his documented criminal history. 2 months later, he was charged with murder. A violent past and evidence from this case is why the judge agreed to set a high bond.
It's a pretty violent scenario, and he's got enough history and is transient. And so bail is set at $1 million. I'm not granting the personal bond.
This is the man now charged with.
I'm gonna put him up on the screen, champ. So when y'all sending me stuff like this, I'm gonna put this on the screen. So the person that sent me this, everybody is committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? It's not just black people committing crimes. It's everybody. And I got everybody, even just in this session of things that I'm doing now. You got everybody. You got black women, white dudes, white women, like everybody's going. Mexicans, everybody's committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that that one group of people committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you the type people, right? You the type people that will say black people are just committing crimes, and then you let a dude like this come in and eat your children. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna repeat that again. The type person that sent me this, that's in my comments saying stuff like this, you the type person let a white dude come in your house. Oh, he's a good, clean white guy. This would be the same white dude right here, and he eats your children with salt, pepper, and ketchup and hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? So this is hoodactionnews.com. Everybody goes, everybody knows. So everybody goes, everybody knows, right? All type of criminals are going to be up on here. I don't got one type of criminal on here. It's everybody. You want crackers and niggas. Everybody's up here. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the other word, but you got crackers and black people up here. Niggas. Niggas and I should name this niggas and crackers. You know what I'm saying? Committing crimes. Because that, if you look at the United States, that's what it is. It's niggas and crackers, but it's everybody. It's Latinos. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody on there committing crimes. So this dude, he's a good, clean guy. Nice and redhead. He murdered this dude right here. If you're just tuning in, he murdered an older dude. I think it was an older Spanish dude. He murdered a 77-year-old man riding a bike. So if you're a 77-year-old man, it's safe to say you want to pack heat while you're riding that bike. Y'all old heads out there, I know that you lived a full life, but if you want to live a couple more years, carry that blicky on you. So all y'all old heads out there, get your license to carry legally and ride the bike with the blicky. They got the chest bags you put on the front. Listen, y'all old heads out there, right? I know y'all old heads out there, you from a time where you could tear phone books. Old heads will always listen. Old heads will always tell you them stories. Yeah, when I was younger, I could tear phone books. You know what I'm saying? Forget Hulk Hogan. I used to be able to tear phone book when I was in the Navy, like all of that stuff. So I know y'all old heads out here think y'all invincible, but when you're riding these bikes, now this was in Harrisburg, I believe. When you're riding these bikes and all of that, and you get exercise, you gotta get the chest bag with the blicky on it. Because if my man runs up on you with the Chucky knife, you should be able to your last bit of reflexes. You should be able to get them last bit of older dude reflexes out. You know what I'm saying? Remember in New Jack City, Nino, your soul is required in hell. Boom. You gotta do what you gotta do, old head. This dude, 77-year-old man, trying to come out and get some exercise. This dude just killed it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all old heads, you gotta be old head with the blicky. Is I'm telling y'all 100. I'm not super old yet. You know what I'm saying? But when I get super old, I'm gonna be an old Mr. T looking nigga. I'm gonna be Mr. T 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm young Mr. T now. I'm Mr. T now. I'm gonna be older Mr. T then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. No, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm in Philly. We ain't got. You gotta go. Gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. But this guy right here, he killed an older man. They caught him. He had priors. It seemed like it hurt this cop's heart to lock this dude up. But you can't just be killing older people. You know what I mean? Aaron Sheehan, whatever dude's name is, super diabolical death face. Like his face has no emotions in it. You could look at it, right? I put this dude's face on TikTok. I wonder how many views that got. You could look at these dudes' eyes and see that they don't have no remorse about what they did. He's not remorsing. Just put him in a cell, give him his cheese sandwich. So this dude is not remorsing at all. Just from the photo. He meant to do that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be safe out here, old heads. You know what I'm talking about, them 60, y'all 60 and ups. Y'all 60 and ups. Get them blickies. Y'all should be in the gun shop. Get your license to carry. This dude was 77 years old. Now, speaking of super diabolical, right? You gotta watch your children out here more than ever. Because there's some sickos out here, and I'm gonna show you why. So you really gotta ain't no letting your son play outside while you taking a nap. All them days is over.
Sketches will help. So come take a look here. So investigators say the man you're seeing in the picture on the left tried to kidnap a 7-year-old from his own backyard on Bethlehem Street in the Oak Forest neighborhood. The second sketch you're looking at is a tattoo of a woman on his arms. Pretty big, pretty identical.
So this dude, so like I said, I hadn't even read this, and listen to what I said first. All that letting your kids play outside while you taking a nap it's a wrap. If you don't have eyes on your kids, do not let them outside. I wouldn't even, if you can't peep on them and see what they doing. Listen, if you can't peep on your kids and see what they doing, don't let them outside. Especially in Philly, because they doing it's dudes like this here, and they just getting caught up in random dickheads just shooting each other. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse my language, but You know, it's hoodactionnews.com. Random dickheads just shooting each other. You know what I mean?
Police need your help identifying him. Okay, so they're hoping that new sketches will help. So come take a look here. So investigators say the man you're seeing in the picture on the left tried to kidnap a 7-year-old from his own backyard on Bethlehem Street in the Oak Forest neighborhood. The second sketch you're looking at is a tattoo of a woman on his arms. Pretty big, pretty identifiable there. Now, he was driving a blue SUV or a hatchback at the time. Investigators asking you to call Crime Stoppers if you have any information on who he is or where he might be. That number, 713-222-TIPS, and it could make you eligible for a $5,000 reward. Well, the man.
Yeah, turn now, yo. When it comes, yo, when people are doing stuff, the kids snitch on them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all, oh, I don't want to snitch. Yo, people doing stuff to kids, that shit don't count. You know what I'm saying? Get your $5,000. You know what I'm saying? To me, if you see him, he shouldn't make it to $5,000. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who was accused of stabbing and killing an elderly man riding his bike is expected to be in court today.
Houston police arresting Aaron Bartholomew Sheehan on Tuesday.
Investigators asking you to call Crime Stoppers if you have any.
So they talking about the second, what I just talked about. But this is the dude right here. Like they got this little sketch. If you're in the Houston area, yo, this dude looks like he could be black or Latino or some type of hybrid. No mustache, and he got this. This dude is probably like, I don't know, black Dominican. I don't know what this dude is. No mustache. If you see somebody like this, definitely turn his ass in. And look at the tattoo. I don't know how they got the sketch of the tattoo, but they got it. This dude ran up on somebody's property to take the kid. So remember, you can't even go, like, you can't even let your kid play in the little yard outside while you're taking a little nap. Them days is over with. Them days probably been over with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have eyes on your kids at all times. And that's just that. You gotta have eyes on your kids at all times. Cause there's some real life sickos out here, man. These dudes are sick. I mean, I'm watching the Anton Daniel show the other day. They had a sicko on there, man. You could tell they just didn't want to. They want to, you know what I mean? You can go watch it yourself, but they had my man on there. They didn't even know my man was sick like that. I'm not gonna even tell you what my man said, but if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. But there's some sickos out here, man. So speaking of sickos, this is a sicko in Atlanta. Now, let me see something. I'm gonna show you this, right? When men everywhere. Now, we're gonna have this conversation, right? Men everywhere are telling y'all women. So put this down. So listen, men everywhere. Now, when I say everywhere, podcasts, social media, on the streets, live in person, in households, men are telling y'all, whether it be your father, your brother, your ex-boyfriend, your husband, men everywhere are telling y'all women 90% of the time, right? At least when you go out, try not to go out alone. So men everywhere, because I've been hearing men say this for a while now. In these podcasts on social media, they are telling y'all to have a man chaperone wherever you go as some type of deterrent. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not telling you to just go find the most thuggish dude because you don't want to get into something, you know what I mean, that you don't got nothing to do with. But men are telling y'all to have a male chaperone with y'all. Now, I'm going to play this, right? I'm going to play this.
Now, new developments at 5 o'clock. A woman says a man who is now in jail would proposition her and get angry when she turned him down. Police say he is a serial rapist accused of sexually assaulting 3 women over a 13-year period. Channel 2's Tom Jones live now in Douglas County at a shopping center where deputies say he attacked one of the victims. Tom.
Yeah, and Wendy, deputies say that we know that this is a very busy shopping center. You can see that, but deputies say that didn't stop Bobby Lee Hart from doing his dirty work here. I spoke to a woman who says she believes the women in this case because she says she's seen. This is a very busy shopping center. You can see that, but deputies say that didn't stop Bobby Lee Hart from doing his dirty work here. I spoke to a woman who says she believes the women in this case because she says she's seen how aggressive Hart can be when he's on the prowl.
He didn't get what he wanted. He was angry.
Amber Jones is talking about 52-year-old Bobby Lee Hart Jr. He's accused of raping 3 women over the last 13 years. Jones is not surprised by the charges.
He's not going to accept no for an answer at all. Like, he'll try to push himself on you if that's what it comes to.
She says Hart would often come into the restaurant where she worked. Jones says he would hit on every woman there and call women ugly names if they refuse his advances.
You can tell by the way he looks at you, is like he looks at you like you are a piece of meat.
Sheriff's deputies say Hart forced himself on a woman inside a unit at the Millwood Park Apartments back in 2012.
According to this warrant, detectives say that Bobby Lee Hart Jr. raped a woman in this shopping center parking lot 3 years ago.
And deputies say he sexually assaulted a woman in the back of his tractor trailer in this park and ride lot on Douglas Boulevard in November. A police source familiar with the case told me it will be interesting to see how strong the cases are since it's a he said, she said. But Jones says Hart has a long history in the county of propositioning women for sex and insisting they give in to his demands.
They're not lying. They're not telling no lies about what's going on with this man.
And I called a number listed as belonging to Hart, but it was disconnected. No.
Yo. So it's two things now. I'm gonna put the dude back up on the screen, right? It's a couple different things, right? Now I know a lot of y'all say, "Oh, believe all women." I'm gonna tell you what this dude is doing. Hold up, let me bring him back on the screen, right? So, I'm gonna break this dude down. This dude, so for starters, right? For the advertiser, this dude is absolutely a rapist. So let's get that out the way, right? This dude is absolutely a creeper rapist, right? But I'm gonna tell you what makes this dude diabolical.com, right? Now, I hope I got women looking at this right now. This dude right here is the reason why, before I even played this video or knew what was going on, y'all women need to have a male chaperone, just a decoy nigga, like just to go with you to the stores. You know what I'm saying? It could be like your brother. Take your brother with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, take your zesty bestie. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Take a male decoy with you when you go to these stores. This dude would not even approach you if you walking with me. This dude not going to even approach you because I look like a damn Eagles player. You know what I'm saying? I look like I look like a mutated Eagles player, right? So if you got a bigger dude with you, this dude not going to even come up to you while they with you, right? Now, it'll work with any dude. Dudes like this don't when they do their manipulation, they don't want other dudes around, because just how females can pick up on the BS, males, we got that spidey sense, like, oh, yo, dude, weird. Like, we got that spidey sense to know when dudes are weird. So one of the reasons you want to keep dudes around when you travel around, like it could be a family member and stuff like that. We got certain spidey senses, just how y'all can detect when other females are on BS, we can detect when other males are on BS, right? So this dude wouldn't even try to assault. He wouldn't even probably thought about assaulting these women if a dude was with you. So number two, this dude is a trick too, right? But he's the worst kind of trick, right? This type of dude will offer you money and then get mad. And they pretty much said this, but this is the type of dude that'll offer you money, a proposition, like, yo, you know, come down to my place, I need you a couple dollars, and then get mad when you say no. So this dude is the worst type of dude. This dude is a 2-in-1. He a trick and a rapist. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a trapist. So this dude is a 2-in-1. He's a trick and a rapist, a trapist. You know what I'm saying? Put that in your urban dictionary. You know what I mean? So this dude is a 2-in-1. You know how you get the 2-in-1 shampoo? A trick and a rapist, trapist. So this dude will lead off trying to trick and then get mad when you don't take his money, then try to rape you. So this dude is a trick and a rapist, a trapist. You know what I'm saying? And the reason it's so spaced out, I'm gonna tell you the reason why it's so spaced out, because they said something like it was like over 10 years ago or something like that, is because he's giving these women money. So some of his victims probably put up with some of his aggressive BS because he damn near paid them off. I bet you it was about 2 or 3 more victims, but he gave them money and they forgot. Money made people forget about stuff. So, and some of these women were probably borderline prostitutes too, drug addicts. Because even a lady that's like, oh yeah, they know him. She looked kind of like an ex-prostitute, maybe, or something like that. But this dude is the worst type of dude. He want to pay you and rape you. Like, god damn. Like, if she don't want to get paid, my man, damn. You know what I mean? So he offers the money, and then when you like, no, I'm not for sale, then the dude is gonna get mad, like, you gonna take my money. He one of them. You gonna take my proposition, and you gotta have a dude with you. I'm telling you, like, and a lot of y'all get mad. Sometimes my mom get mad with me when you know what I'm saying. In the past, like, I had a single mom. You know what I mean, she dating somebody. I let it like, yo, I don't fuck with dude like that. I let the dude know too. Like, bro, I don't fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? And in my situation, I am Melvin. I'm like, it's not a baby. It was never a baby boy situation with me. I'm like, he's Tyrese and I'm Melvin, but I'm like Melvin the son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He come in the house, he like 2 feet tall, and I'm looking like Vin Raines, like yo, I'm Debo in that joint, like you trying to date my mom, punk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put all my. I was about to tell you some details, but just say he ain't come back. You know what I mean? They ain't come back. But you gotta have a male chaperone, is what I'm saying, because dudes like this, yo, this dude been doing this for a long time. He leading with money, and when he get mad when you don't take his proposition, diabolical. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some, like, when y'all travel, when y'all go to the little supermarket, y'all gotta start asking some dudes to ride with y'all, yo. Just on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Like, give a couple dudes some Pop-Tarts or something. I'll buy you some Pop-Tarts. Ride with me down to the local supermarket. You know, some of y'all live in the country. Y'all gotta start taking some dudes with y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all would have dudes, y'all would have family members going with y'all if y'all still cooked. So y'all don't cook no more. I'm going to get the food and I'm gonna cook some food for you. Ride down there and help me with the bag. See, that's y'all ain't got the setup no more because y'all don't cook. But y'all need to take some dudes with y'all, yo, because this dude was slow cooking on y'all. So my man right here, and this is in Douglasville too. This down there in that Atlanta area. He was slow cooking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give me y'all money and then get mad. And then he still ain't get listen, they still having a hard time with evidence because they said it's he said, she said. So this dude still slow cooking y'all. He on the news. This dude ain't locked up. He's still out there in them streets propositioning, but he get mad when you don't take that proposition. Oh, my $100, my $250 ain't good enough. He pressing y'all. You know what I mean? Because y'all ain't got no men with y'all to tell him, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, I don't want to see you come. You see her, I don't want to see you come nowhere near her, nigga. That's all he got to hear. I don't want to see you come nowhere near her, nigga. And this dude, you'll never see this dude again because he don't want no smoke with no dudes. So y'all, you know, y'all need y'all. Now, a lot of times these dudes ain't gonna do what I said either, but just the decoy of having a dude, y'all need that. That I don't need a dude stuff. That's bullshit. Y'all need a dude for a decoy. You need at least a decoy nigga. You need a decoy nigga, yo. When y'all go out late, you need a nigga with you. You know what I mean? And this wasn't out late. This broad daylight in the supermarket. So he seen this dude is running down on y'all Tuesday afternoon at Kroger's. You know what I'm saying? So y'all down in Atlanta Tuesday afternoon at Kroger's, and this dude running up on you, talking about, yeah, my money ain't good enough for you. You know he talk like that. My money ain't good enough for you. How's
Gwinnett County Police have
look,
named
my
the
man,
son of
my man be like this. My money ain't good enough for you. How's about I give you 300 this time? And you turn that 300 down, and he on your ass. So yo, I believe this is in Atlanta too, yo. It'd be a lot of nuances and stuff going on. Look at this.
Love and Hip Hop stars Rashida and Kurt Frost, the suspect in the shooting death of Atlanta rapper T Hood. 11 Alive, Stephanie Haynock joining us.
Yo, before I play this, I don't know who none of these people are. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know y'all know. I know what Love and Hip Hop is as like a brand, but individually, I don't know who none of these people are. Y'all probably know who these people are. So let me go again.
Of Love and Hip Hop stars Rashida and Kurt Frost, the suspect in the shooting death of Atlanta rapper T Hood. 11 Alive, Stephanie Haynock joining us from the newsroom. Steph, the two seem to be connected through T Hood's girlfriend.
That's what we're learning this morning, Aisha. Kelsey Frost, she is the daughter of reality stars Kirk and Rashida Frost, listed as a resident of the home where this deadly shooting of 33-year-old rapper Tevin Hood happened.
Yo, do you see? I'm gonna tell you what I see going on. Yo, I'm very reservative, right? Both of these reporters are stuttering. They're stuttering their ass off, right? Now they're live on TV, right? I guarantee you, both of these reporters probably live in Atlanta. I'm gonna go back. They probably live in Atlanta. They probably know some of these people. They look very scared to report this for some reason.
These have named the son of Love and Hip Hop stars Rashida and Kurt Frost, the suspect in the shooting death of Atlanta rapper T Hood. 11 Alive, Stephanie Haynock joining us from the newsroom. Steph, the two seem to be connected through T Hood's girlfriend.
That's what we're learning this morning, Aisha. Kelsey Frost, she is the daughter of reality stars Kirk and Rashida Frost, listed as a resident of the home where this deadly shooting of 33-year-old rapper Tevin Hood happened on Friday. And according to social media posts, she and the rapper were in an alleged relationship. Well, now police naming her younger brother, 24-year-old Kai Frost, as the suspect in the rapper's shooting death. On August the 9th, police found the rapper shot inside a...
So, yo. So, if like I said...
home in Snellville around 7 p.m.
So, let me ask you a question, right? I'm gonna ask you a serious question. I'm gonna put this dude up on the screen. I'm gonna ask you a serious question, right? So, if I was an outer space alien and I was coming from a planet not in our galaxy, and I ask you, what does a dude look like that shoots rappers, right? So what does a dude look like that goes around shooting rappers, right? This is the picture that'll pop up. Is my man right here. So this is the picture that'll pop up. So I want to go. I'm a grown ass man, right? I got a red strand coming out of my dreads, right? My dreads ain't, my dreads ain't even fall yet. So, but I'm in a rush to get that little red strand in there, right? And you in a rush to shoot a rapper. What does a person looks like that's shooting rappers? I'm gonna get some sound effects for y'all. So what does a person looks like that shoots rappers? Right? Now I hate to tell you the uniform, but let me play it.
Police say the younger Frost and other witnesses remained on the scene after the shooting. In an update Wednesday, police now say the shooting is being investigated as a possible self-defense case. According to the latest report, Gwinnett County Police say a domestic disturbance occurred at the residence, resulting in a female victim sustaining physical injuries. That report also says that the shooter arrived to the residence after the physical altercation had taken place and separated himself from the residence before the shooting occurred. Police say the suspect, Kai Frost, and witnesses continue to cooperate with law enforcement and that more information will be released as the investigation continues. Aisha.
All right, Seth, has Kelsey Frost, the alleged girlfriend of T. Hood, said anything about his death and then her brother being named as the suspect?
Not that we know of right now, but she has posted on her Instagram, including multiple photos of herself and rapper T. Hood. 5 days ago, the caption said, Aisha, I love you and I can't wait to hold you again.
Yo, when you dealing with hip hop and rap and all that type of stuff. Now, I'm gonna tell you my true feelings about it, right? I'm gonna put this half on the screen. I'm gonna leave this up here, and I'm gonna put my man back up on the screen so you get a visual. So let me put homie back up on the screen, even though the ladies look all right though. But let me put my man up on the screen. Now, this is what I believe. So my man right there, right? All right. Rap music in general. It's all the devil, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. It's the devil's frequencies. It is, right? Even like the beat, everything from the beat is the devil's frequency to the actual song and the content is like devil frequencies. Now, a lot of y'all don't want to hear it because you're in your, a lot of y'all in your emotions and you don't want to hear it because y'all listen to rap and y'all love rappers and stuff like that. But it's the devil's frequency. Why do y'all have a sensational appetite for killing rappers, right? Rappers don't make the most money on earth. So why in the black community, right? Why do y'all get so jealous of rappers? And this is all it be, right? So when a dude could be making, you could be making 50 cents and the dude is making $1, right? And the dude making $1 just gets famous. He still got the same dollar. He only got 50 cents more than you, right? Why do y'all get jealous of rappers when they're more popular than you, when they get famous? A lot of times fame don't even come with money. Trust me, I know. Dealing with all these Philly I'm a producer, right? I've been a producer in Philly for a long time, right? Yo, dealing with Philly rappers, Philly rappers don't be having no money like that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you are like, I always got more money than Philly rappers, right? That's all I'm gonna say, because a lot of Philly rappers get mad when you say that, but it is what it is. Philly rappers don't be having no bread like that, right? So you make these beats and all of that, and bro, why am I going to get mad at a rapper for having a name they're buzzing, and you know you got more money than most of these rappers? But a lot of y'all fall victim. Y'all start, a dude could get a buzz, right? And a little bit of fame, and then y'all try to kill him. And this dude only got 50 cents more than you. You got 50 cents in your pocket. He literally got $1, and you want to get him shot because he just got fame. He ain't got no money. He ain't really got no motion like that, other than some views on Instagram, and a couple chicks is checking for him because he famous. And y'all dudes want the dude dead. I don't understand y'all. Half of these dudes are sitting in jail. All these dudes that kill these rappers. Now, some of the rappers being street activity, that's still no excuse to just go and kill another black dude or kill anybody. You know what I mean? Now I'm talking to the black community now. There's no excuse to just go kill a black dude. But yo, if you really sit and look at it, yo, these rappers don't be having no money. Y'all be hating on dudes that got 50 more cent than you. And I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about get rich or die trying 50. I'm talking about literally 50 more cent. You got 50 cent, he got $1, and you want him dead. He making 50 more cent than me, and he popping, and I want him dead. Y'all niggas is a waste of earth. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna burn in hell. Like that. I mean, that should be that's the most part. Y'all trying to burn in hell for because the dude made 50 more cent than you. So y'all dudes in the black community, right? And I'm in Philly. I could speak straight to this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes in the black community, right? Y'all trying to kill a dude making 50 more cent than you because he popping. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna say that. So y'all trying to kill another black dude because he made 50 more cent than you. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. You going to hell, jail. You going to everything. You know what I'm saying? The hell part, you ain't ready for that. Because they already doing podcasts with people saying that they see Biggie and Michael Jackson in hell. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't going to hell for nobody. I ain't going with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hear harps. I'm trying to hear harps and angels flying by. I am not trying to hear barbecue burning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna repeat that again. Me, I'm trying to make it to heaven. I'm trying to hear harps and angels flying by. I am not trying to hear burning barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all in a rush to go to hell. You know what I mean? You killing a dude making 50 more cent than you, even if he making a couple more dollars. Y'all so jealous. Y'all want these dudes dead. Talking about they your ops. Like it could like y'all out here killing dudes because the chick, they got the chick that you was trying to talk to or something. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong with y'all, yo. It really is. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's something wrong with a lot of y'all dudes. Now, like I said, I don't even know who these people are, but I seen this pop up, and that happened in Atlanta. Now, I'm gonna shut down the show, but a lot of y'all, you gotta be you definitely gotta be safe out here because it's people going around, they robbing, stealing, and killing. Y'all out here killing rappers that ain't even got no money. Don't nobody know about. Y'all don't nobody even know about the rappers before y'all kill them, right? Now, go back and watch. If you just tuning in, go back and watch this, yo. You gotta. It's a lot of safety precautions for your kids in this. I'm gonna mention one. The case that just happened in Houston. The person, they left their child in the backyard, and dude tried to kidnap the kid right out of the backyard at their house. So if you in the house, and this probably real important, if you in the house with your kid, that little nap that you taking and while your kids is playing in the yard, you can't do it no more. You can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because these sickos, they going in the backyard of your crib trying to take your kids out. So that little catnap, you can't do it. You know what I mean? And the other case that I just did, ladies, I know you don't want to hear it. I know you saying you're independent, you don't need a man. You got to take a male chaperone with you, a cousin, a brother, your husband. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to ride, grab your ex-boyfriend. Ladies, you need a male chaperone with you when you're going around. Because some of these dudes, they're preying, they're looking for the weak. They're preying on the weak. Take a male chaperone. You know what I'm saying? Take your pop, your zesty bestie, anything that look like a male. That's actually a male. I shouldn't say that, but take a dude with you when y'all going out, because a lot of these little dudes kidnapping and all that, I'm telling you, definitely if you can, take a big dude with you. Find the biggest find the biggest dude out there and take him with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all got to be safe out here. Listen, it's your boy Post. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Now, if you look at the ticker on the bottom of the screen, you can hit me up on TikTok as Poster Mogul. You can go to hoodactionnews.com. I'm gonna put this content up there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. It's going to be Fast Fridays. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy.